Yeah, they never know some have to spell it. WTS, what's the scoop?
What's the scoop?
Fun, factual, fun, and unbiased. Your girl TIFAN, exactly.
We cook them. Rice, WTS. Check out what's the scoop? Chang.
Hey. Mix. Want to say welcome to WTS for your 107s. I'm Kishima Francis.
And I'm Courtney Mack. We're in the building another Saturday evening, you see it?
And I mean
as we start out the talk of phone and these things and so on and so forth. Yeah.
You know it's a pop on Broadband.
You know the something go, you know the thing go. All right, wonderful. Cool now, man.
I want to say big up to the WTS team inside the building. Big up to DJ Lollipop, all striped out, looking like a referee.
And that go on. Like
a Beetlejuice.
Big up the peeps on social media, you know. Peter Broadband, big up yourself as always. And of course, if you're on YouTube, you can check it out and see what go on, you know. And guess what, Kish?
One big up a brand new producer.
Me see a fresh face, you know.
Fresh face?
Yeah, what you know?
Good
they know.
I say big up to Sandrika.
Sandrika, big up yourself every time, you know what I
mean?
It's
not Aaliyah, you know.
Aaliyah settings?
Aaliyah settings,
Cheese and peas, you know. You see that now?
Aaliyah settings, you know.
You see that now?
August 1, she go, you know.
You see that now? Lion out there, you know. And Lion is step on the building, you know.
So I say welcome to Sandrika. You'll be hearing her name and hopefully soon you can hear her voice on them thing there.
Yeah, man, without a doubt, for sure. I mean, welcome. Is it? Yeah, man, I would like the IRIE energy so far, so you don't know, big up yourself every time.
Yeah, really.
And speaking of big up, of course, we have to big up our sponsors week after week.
Absolutely.
Making sure
how we now big up our listeners?
WTS is possible. And yeah,
big up to our listeners. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for tuning in to the 107s. And those of you who are listening at home, remember you can check out the WTS throwback performance. You can join our social media platforms. Check it out on Facebook, right, Peter? You can also check it out on YouTube as well and Twitter.
Twitter and all of the social media. You know the something them go, right?
So just click it.
See him so. And if you're there on a corner, upon a ends, upon a block, you know what I mean, in a taxi or a hairdresser or a barber shop, you know, we say big up to you. Good evening, of course. Thank you so much for making IRIE FM your station of choice. And of course, What's the Scoop, your program of choice.
Absolutely. So now we are jumping to the big ups. So big up to our sponsors. Big up to Reggae Ali Bar and Grill, located at Taj Mahal Shopping Center right here in Ocho Rios.
Definitely so. Big up to 19 crimes. The intensity resides within each pour of this blend. Flavors of chocolate and cedar spice are associated in a finish that is soft, fruity, and fresh.
And also big up to TK Rafine. You can check them out on Facebook. It's TK Rafine. On Instagram, it's TK Rafine_boutique. And guess what? A new location is coming soon. So just keep it locked.
Yes, it. And of course, Seaside Apparel specialize in men's fashion. They're located at 14 Newland Street, Ocho Rios. You can check them out, of course, Mondays to Fridays at 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Saturdays at 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Also on Instagram, Seaside_Apparel.
So make sure you check them out. How you want to get into the dish, Mac?
Anyhow you want to start it.
All right. You know, I want to start with Jacure. So, you know, during this time of year, right, there is normally a number of lyrical feuds as we come down to the silly season. You know, people just have them type of clashes there. But this time around, we have entertainers spreading positive and good vibes, which is a fantastic look. So, singer Jacure actually had some kind words for dancehall DJ Stylo G. During an Instagram live, Jacure had some encouraging and positive things to say to Stylo G. So, Cure, what's the scoop? What y'all say?
Stylo G, let me tell you this. I can't tell you how much them and the girl is going to put it down on my favorite song, Dumpling. Stylo G, I love your song. I say, oh, you DJ in one kind of way. You have your own uniqueness. You have your own sound. You have your own thing. There's nobody who sound like Stylo G in the business. Youth, me Jacure says I'm in a bad mind. You're big already. Just continue up on the path. Don't drop off. Mr. So, who don't like it, take a dive. Because this something up on my life. Attack my mind.
Is it?
Jacure sound well strong upon a comment there. But we like that something though.
No, and that kind of unity and that kind of joy, you know, because sometimes even among brethren and sister and even co-workers and just even within the industry and outside of the industry, sometimes people are doing well and they're doing a great job, and it's okay to say, You're doing well. You're doing a great job. I like your song.
Definitely.
You know, so big up to Jacure. It's a good look.
And big up all the other entertainers who do this, you know what I mean, who reach out to artists when them hear like a big song and say, listen, you know, so that tune there, make sure where you find the song there, that song there, bad.
Or even sometimes during interviews, you'll hear artists say like, yo, X is my favorite artist, and they're an artist as well. So
speaking of Jacure, we have to big up Charlie Black, you know, because, you know, Jacure is one of Charlie Black big artists, a theme artist that a theme singer.
Yeah.
So, you know, even on his IG, normally I play the entire, you know, Jacure album and all them something. So, yeah, we love that.
That's the kind of love and synergy you want. So, you know, big up. It's a good look.
Every time, for sure. Yeah, man. All right, so moving right along, of course. So, Vibes Cartel, so many things going on. By the way, I mean, we understand that, I mean, you know, there's a major search that happened in the prison system. And, you know, a lot of contraband seized from different locations. And a lot of persons who are part of the system, the prison system, are, you know, on the, you know, investigation from MOCA as it relates to, you know,
how the items are getting
in. You know what I mean? So there's nothing confirmed as it relates to Vibes Cartel, but we figured more or less that, I mean, it also happened at the prison that he was too. But on a more lighter note, as it relates to Cartel, he's gearing up to release his second book next year. That's 2021. According to Michael Dawson, the co-author of the DJ's first book, The Voice of the Jamaican Ghetto, his second novel and a multimedia product will be available as early as January 2021, like we said. And we understand that Vibes Cartel's family will be behind the forthcoming project, which will focus on a DJ Palmer, the person before and behind the Cartel persona.
And again, we can say it, incarcerated but not silent.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, so well, let's look out for that book. You know, I have his first book.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to seeing, you know, this book and if he's going to be instrumental in it. You know, his family's behind it, like you mentioned.
Yeah, and you know what? I mean, oftentimes, I mean, you know, statistics show that when you really write a book, especially write a book about somebody who is very controversial or somebody who is known, you know, on different levels, I mean, people tend to dive in to know about you more, you know. But I mean, you know, so his first book, I mean, based on what the author said, did well. So, I mean, let's see what happens.
All right, so we're looking out for that 2021, and we only have a few days remaining in November, so we're really on the last lap almost of 2020. Yeah. All right, now also in the dish, of course, you know, the Grammy nominees have been announced. It's out there, and while some people are excited and, you know, are feeling awesome about the nominations, you have some entertainers who have voiced their
disgruntledness or disbelief or dissatisfaction or
voice their dissatisfaction, yes, and just express how much they're disgruntled as it relates to the nominees. So Drake, of course, is one of those persons, and he basically you know, he's dissatisfied because Popcorn's Fixed Tape album did not score a Grammy nomination. Of course, you know, that was released on Drake's OVO label in August this year. So Drake basically took to social media to voice his concerns, and he's saying, and I'm quoting now, I think we should stop allowing ourselves to be shocked every year by the disconnect between impactful music and these awards, and just accept that what was once the highest form of recognition may no longer matter to the artists that exist now and the ones to come after. He continued stating, it's like a relative you keep expecting to fix up, but they just can't change their ways. This is a great time for somebody to start something new that we can build up over time and pass on to generations to come. Nonetheless, we have to say still big up to the nominees. This year's nominees: Buju Banton for Upside Down 2020. You have Maxi Priest, It All Comes Back to Love. Toots and the Maytals, Got to Be Tough. You also have the Wailers with One World, and Skip Marley with Higher Place. So congratulations to the 2021 Grammy nominees.
Definitely.
And big up also again to Skip Marley, because he scored a second Grammy nomination in the category Best R&B Song for Slow Down featuring Her.
Yeah. So
what do you make of Drake's comments?
You know, something oftentimes this is not necessarily new, especially we in the reggae category. We usually, sometimes wonder. I mean, look at stats, look at how well an album sell, how well it's doing, and all these things to determine, and based on production as well, and the entertainer to somewhat say, okay, this person deserves a nomination. And oftentimes we are bold because the Grammy has a way of somewhat injecting some of the persons who are doing well, but also sometimes some persons who we may not have been looking at, they're also showcasing these persons. So you oftentimes don't necessarily get a full nomination list that you may like entirely. So I mean, I understand why Drake can be disgruntled, and with the fact that Popcorn's Fixed Tape was on his label, maybe that's a little bit more of a sensitive feeling or passion towards the work that was put in.
And I think also because, well, every year the Grammy nominees are announced, you have this type of conversation because you also have persons who believe that dancehall is not included.
That's
and
also another
then
topic.
You also have conversations when a dancehall album is in fact included. You have reggae entertainers who will say, but the category says best reggae album. So there is no getting away from that conversation. Then you have persons who say, look, dancehall and reggae are two different genres. And you have those who believe that dancehall and reggae are one music. So, I don't think you're ever going to be able to please everybody.
Yeah, just like previous years, especially last year with Coffee, when a lot of persons felt that, hey, the category says, best reggae album.
And she won with an EP. And
so,
then there was also some explanation, before she won, to say why the EP actually was eligible for a nomination in the first place.
Based on what they had said was that, I mean, they now have it where, as a minimum of 5 songs can be allowed for nominations.
And I think over the years from just covering the Grammys, the nominees, not the actual awards, but having conversations with members from the Grammy committee through discussion forums, and they will say to you that people get nominated for a Grammy because there is a leg of it that you have to do. Promote your album. It cannot be just an album that you put out that nobody knows anything about, and then these are people who are going to nominate an album or vote for an album based on what is happening, tours, sales. These are other elements that they look at, and that is why you will always hear the conversations. Entertainers who have like a big label behind them always tend to get ahead.
Yeah, one of the things that we often hear, like you said, is persons who, you have to be registered with the Recording Industry Association of America as well to also be a part of this recognition, So oftentimes, and you have to be paying your fees annually as well, to be a part of this as well.
So there are other elements to look at, and not to take away from the albums that have scored nominations, because I haven't been able to listen to all the albums in its entirety, but you do have some good works that has scored a nomination.
Absolutely.
And we knew initially that they're seeking only 5 entertainers, and so many albums came out this year in time to be considered for a Grammy nomination.
Absolutely.
So let's see what happens, and not to take away anything from Skip Marley, Toots and the Maytals, Buju Banton, Maxi Priest, The Wailers. So let's see.
Yeah, and
all
of
the
course
best to
Buju.
them.
Yeah, so yeah. All right, so moving on to, I know Popcorn more or less probably was, pre the whole thing as it relates to the Grammy nominations, but hey, here's something that he may not have to pre. All right, so Popcorn and Coffee both earned 2 nominations for the Music of Black Origin, that's the MOBO Awards. The pair is nominated in the Best Reggae Act category, where they will face off with Buju Banton, Protege, and Lila Ike. Of course, Popcorn previously won the award in 2015 and 2016.
Multiple Grammy winner. MOBO winner.
MOBO winner, yeah, man. So, but the difference this year is that the MOBO Awards returns in a virtual format. After a 2-year hiatus, it will be streamed on YouTube on December 9.
I think what I find exciting about the MOBO is the best international act category, like you mentioned, where you have Popcorn, Shensia, and Coffee, and they're vying for this title with our Nigerian brothers Burna Boy
Drake.
and Rima. Drake from Canada is also in the midst. You have Megan Thee Stallion, Pop Smoke,
Roddy Ricch.
Her is there as well. So that's good. It's a good look for reggae and dancehall.
Absolutely, and Jamaican music, in general. I mean, for me, listen, Grammy's not going anywhere, albums not going anywhere. Just keep putting in the work. You know what I mean? And sometimes at one stage or another you'll get the recognition whether somebody wants the work I put out. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still believe that there are persons who have been doing this for years and putting out great works and production and all these things who have not yet been a recipient of a Grammy. But it don't make me feel any less of them being an entertainer and an artist, who of their caliber, who is doing extremely well. So, big up to the Grammys, but big up to all the other awards, and big up to all the entertainers who know so them stay true to the music.
All right, that's a big up. And on that note, we're going to float right into our big up. So week after week, we provide a platform where we have our big up and bonouts. And it's basically a space where we keep things balanced, right? So we're going to jump into our big ups and bonouts right now. So Pop, what's your big up this week?
This week, more big up Police Night and him wife celebrating anniversary today.
That's a nice big up.
Big up Mr. and Mrs. Knight.
Happy anniversary, Mr. and Mrs. Knight. Enjoy.
Have a wonderful
style.
time. You know what I mean? You never get too much
Knight
years
is in
now.
the police force, so.
You never get too much years.
No, but I think it's a whole heap of years. Because I
years.
never seen with no more woman yet. So
that means a whole heap of years.
Papa, I can't bother you, man.
Big up Mr. and Mrs. Knight. You know what I mean?
Big up to them, definitely. My big up, I want to big up Governor and his team. And I also want to big up the actor. I don't want to call him Chris. Well, a social media comedian.
Yeah. Call him Chris, man.
I'm going to call him Chris. No, Governor, listen. You have been showing us your creativity with your series of Convo, right?
Yeah.
A series of conversations. And the last one you did where Chris actually learned from the Gallus class and Shell. I mean, you had me gripped to my screen, to my laptop screen. I'm just like watching everything, intently. And I'm saying, yo, Governor, big up yourself. I absolutely love it. Really creative. Big up to your team. And I also like the fact that him utilize like a lot of the social media comedians. Like you can see a lot of them in Governor's videos.
True, yeah,
man. Dino too crazy. I'm a Chris, it.
Yeah, man. I say him name on IG.
Dino too crazy.
Yeah. Are crazy.
Yeah, Dino crazy. Yeah, because I think Dino too crazy is somebody else.
Yeah, too crazy.
You have
Somebody
Kevin
else.
too crazy.
Kevin too crazy.
Yeah, that's what it is. But he's Dino.
Crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
Dino crazy.
Yeah.
He's absolutely talented. And why I singled him out for a big up, because it takes a really great actor to take on the role the way he did. Because imagine if him never really get Governor lines good, or him just a troubleshoot. It would not have been believable. So I want to big up Chris. No, Dino, big up yourself.
Famously known as Chris,
Yeah, absolutely. You did a fantastic job. And Governor, boy, you can tell a story. No, talk truth.
A true writer, man.
It is fantastic. Really love it. And I want to big up your team, down to your videographer. Everything was just spectacular. On point.
Definitely.
Shell. Me love it. Big up.
Big up again, Govy. All right, my big up for this week is I want to big up some peeps behind the scenes as it relates to, production, as it relates to like the same thing we mentioned, recording a track. Because oftentimes, when an artist, put forward his creativity, we don't really stay focused and big up the man who, more or less...
Our woman behind the scenes.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Our woman who, creates that beat, that rhythm. And also that person who actually,
mix
after it's completed, really mix it down and make sure it's a boy, it's on proper. Because when when an entertainer does something, and if him just do it and you just put it out as is, you may not like it as much as how you would when it's properly mixed and everything sounds
Balance,
sweet and
yeah.
the beat I work with the lyrics and all these things. So may I big up the studio engineers, the beat makers, all of these persons who play a role. But sometimes you hear a hit in at the party when outside did I keep or upon social media you said that song you shot. But guess what go on? There's a whole heap of hours you put in. There's a whole heap of sleepless nights sometimes to really get it right, you know?
And big up to the stars in the front who actually mention the people behind the scenes.
Right. Because you have some stars will like take the full credit, you know?
Yes.
And say, yeah, man, all when none of them write the song to them, I say, yeah, man, shot, man. Oh, I'm team, man, rare, whatever.
Some commercial sound good and you know want to give Pop him credit.
But you have some stars now will go up on the stage and call out Papa and say, look, yeah, come out, make the people them see you.
Yeah,
You understand? Are you did this or are you did that? You know what I mean? So we like that, you know what I mean? Whether or not you have a pretty shirt today or not, them do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real way. All right. So, you know, we have to balance the thing. So, we float right into the burnout. Pop, what's your burnout this week? Here we go.
You know, so this week, we want to burn out some side chicks will step out of line.
What you said to me? What happened to you?
What she do?
Some side chick will
Come see you, know. Me see
wait till
you.
all the man drop asleep. Them start to be a snap and take
What is?
picture.
Them take a picture up?
Why Peter said burnout so loud?
See, Peter can't
Peter,
relate.
Peter,
Peter said
Look here.
burnout.
At the first I hear Peter said burnout
your foot?
so loud.
Yeah.
Your foot are
What them capture? Your elbow?
Them take everything?
Really?
TMI that, you know. TMI that, you know.
Yeah, so.
Eh? Oh, face-wise. Then if you talk up face if you say first.
So your face gone viral now.
So them overdo it there, so.
Girl,
How about burn out the man them when not behave themselves?
What
do what?
Then why your face gone viral on other body parts?
Then asleep,
Make
the man
side
asleep.
cheek.
Asleep, the man asleep.
But that's a speak.
No, me just a speak too.
Come see it.
So me just a speak and I say
You
burn
drop
out the man
asleep
them when
and a
not
girl
behave
just take out her
themselves.
phone and just a
A
snap.
balance your burn out, you know.
Yeah,
You
but
can't just burn the
Kish,
side
Kish,
chick alone, so.
Kish, sometimes all them woman do that, you know.
So what you do? You burn her?
No,
No, him not burn.
So why you not burn her?
No,
You
but
agree with what she do?
no, she not do it without him consent.
No, my lord, me a balance it be.
No, bother balance.
No, the one that don't deserve the
balance
balance.
You have to just agree with me.
No,
say,
Papa, I'm not
stop
agreeing
it.
with you.
Well, I say you're a man
Pop.
take a picture of one girl face and send it
Exactly.
Then
out.
that popped the last week.
Eh? Johnny, what's that? All right.
Alright, Pop. So that's a your burnout.
Yeah.
You know, see y'all, I make me forget my burnout.
Why you burnout? Why you
Pop,
burnout?
Hey.
What going?
Alright, you know, I want burnout. I want
Yeah.
burnout some taxi drivers where on a Monday morning now, right? You go so boom and give them $1,000 because you pay your fare, and then they must say like, yo, y'all go with that, man. Y'all go with that.
You see, man, too early if you give man the money.
One good gun for the first trip.
No, hold on, no. So me say no, it's like you come to work, right?
Yeah.
You know your tool, so you come to work with your laptop. And
Right.
you come prepared.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So you can deal with the business. You don't come and you go into the studio, you don't have your laptop.
No.
So I'm saying if you're in the business of transportation,
Yeah.
you have to ensure that you have change. So when your customers, whatever it is that they give you, you don't argue with a sister and I say, yo, Sandrika, hear me now?
Watch your no, Kish.
Early, you know,
No, watch your no, Kish. Hold on, watch your no, Kish. No, hold on.
Have some
don't balance
passenger.
not.
No,
True,
hold on.
they don't want pay no fear. Them know the tax man not change, so then come with them. We have all our
No,
100,
Pop,
you know.
I am saying be prepared.
What may I
Be
say?
prepared.
No, hold on. No. Kish, some taxi
Talk
man are going
up,
to say,
you know.
hold on. No.
Talk
No,
up.
man. Some taxi man are going to say, all right. Make we not say $1,000. Make we say.
No, $1,000 me I say,
Make we say
man.
$5,000.
No, $1,000 me I say,
No,
man.
make we say a girl a
Kish,
taxi
man,
man
never
$5,000.
No,
have
$1,000 me
We
I
take out
say.
$50.
Pop.
That body, no.
It's a
No,
free drive,
man,
Kishi,
I am-
man, it allow.
Yeah. Like I want $5,000 to take
saying-
out 50
No,
our bills.
look here, Mac. I'm saying, when you come to work and
I
you
choose
show
still.
up on a Monday morning,
If you're ready, man.
you have to be armed with your tool. You are in the business of collecting money and giving back people them change. Don't cuss off a
Me a go tell you
brethren
what
or a
taxi I say.
sister because You can't bust $1,000.
You know, some could have bust it, but me have the boss get it changed them, you know. The boss.
No, my problem that my lord.
Yeah.
Fix things.
What's
You
the
see
fix
what I'm
things?
saying? Burn off. Burn out.
So what about you want the free ride? And later you pay him back.
I don't like the free ride something there how it sound.
So if you, no, but he can say no, same can say go on. Say
fix things.
You know what, a free ride.
No, Mark.
All right, cool.
Be prepared, man. Be prepared and give him back the change. If your youth go to school and not a book, you're going to deal with him away. You're going to say, warm to your tool. If your youth go to school and don't have any pencil, how do you expect to write? So if in the morning, Monday morning, any morning for a matter of fact, and your passenger goes up boom and give you $1,000 and you are going to start quarrel. Fix things, my lord. You're not ready for the road.
1,000 still, that not too bad.
Maki, I could all $5 grand make
5 grand wicked still, you know.
You know wicked.
Wicked, you know.
Bust that.
Yeah, man. Wicked man for take out bills. That rough man. Rough man. Anyways. But yeah, me agree with you.
Yeah, what you burn out?
All right, my burn out for this week. Watch this now. Me realize say, here we go now. Now, you know, say, Jamaicans, we tend to be Americanized most times, and we realize say, you know, people are going with this Black Friday thing, and you know, everybody have deals and these things and so on. But me realize say you have some stores with about the place, and not all stores, because you have some persons who really give discount. And Black Friday, them say you're supposed to get a discount, right? You're supposed to get deals. But you have some things where you're passing at some store about 3 weeks ago and the price did kind of low on them. And you say, all right, Black Friday, you're going to make a run in because them go Sabama and put Black Friday special on them something. And guess what? The price increase when it's supposed to decrease. Because some people are saying, Black Friday, don't say, all right, then I did $10 last week or $15 this week.
Walk in, gotcha.
Look here. I didn't remember last week when I passed. I never as a matter of fact, I want discount from the price there. I mean, I got burn out all of the store them.
Yes.
Who said Black Friday sale and special and 15 and 20 and 30% off. I want to know so I want to put on money on it. Burn off.
Yeah. We leave it to one burn up. What does I say burn off? We don't want you to burn out because we know you need the goods.
Right now, I don't want the goods there. Get it.
Yeah.
Burn off.
No, fix things. Balance it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah?
Sure.
All right, really. All right, so it's about that time.
Yeah.
Radio Land, are you ready?
Internet peeps, are you ready?
Happening throwback style.
We introduce to you Toddler.
To all the fallen soldiers, if you miss Jacob, pray. If you miss Taya, pour some liquor. Fallen soldiers, if you miss Jacob, pray. If you miss Taya, pour some liquor. Remember, people, them's a good friend better than pocket money. So to Radio Land, if you miss a good friend, see it ya. No for talk about friend, but mighty was the best. Remember when me DJ and him used to beat the 30 year but a friendship, and we never vex, and him never ever disrespect. Him set me up on my first girlfriend. Godfather to me 2 kids them. He help me write some of me music them. If you miss someone, say, even though you're gone, your memories live on, and life still flows on. Me never know me would lose my friend. I reminisce, IRIE. Even though you're gone, your memories live on, and life still flows on. Me never know me would lose my friend. I reminisce. When you see me, you always see him. People used to call me psyche and trim. Enough used to think, say, me and him are twin. Raise your glass for your real brethren. And help me say, I will never forget the love that you show me. And me not go forget, say, I your mama grow me. Me I go take care of your little son Rory. Him I go get all you. Even though you're gone, your memories live on, and life still flows on. Jacob Reed. Hey, me never know, Taya. Even though you're gone, your memories live on, and life still flows on. Me never know. Hey, I reminisce. Listen to me. Hey,
Let me tell you some things we go on out the road. How we lose some great icon out. Mr. Young set a legacy we big out. Then sickness come take him life out. Him son Chad, same thing go on out the road. Can't explain the feelings out the road. From mighty my God we miss the vibes out the road. Nick photo work still miss you from the road. God, your memories. Yeah. Yo, turn it up. Give me the next one, same time. Cash flow Neil. I got me say. Give God thanks for what he has done and what he's doing now. Yeah. Yeah. Me here and knock on my window. Just rise and puff me indica. Helicopter a shine light. Police a look the gun like Dr. Hunt. If me deliver now, this would go on more. I wake up to conflicts and lucky chance. But I chew in the ghetto and the barn. Every day we get up me here, man, I beat can. Another day, another mess. Another interview, me have to hide me address. The OUR said them don't see no. Get the country, you plan for the country, GPS. Hey! Yeah! Kenta, see you. Every year school fee raise, yet still teacher pay no raise. My mama clean people house, wash dirty clothes and still can't get minimum wage. Them have no cure for Elvis car. When me watch the news and read the star, while some man a live like superstar, thousands a die from czar. No people turn to religion. Politicians them just a lead without vision. Them campaign and a cause of division. Now vote again that a IRIE decision. So they say, yes. Yo Neil, give me the next one. Come here, Maki. Me and Shima burn out some things. We burn out table bombing. We're not running upon nothing for people. No dry throat, visit the bar quick. All night I look the chick and not wonder. Yo, Lock City, talk back. Downtown Records. Ken can save you. Yo, some things there, man. See it here. We say no dry throat, visit the bar quick. All night I look the chick and not one sip. No girl nah use you cause you nah leg a tip. You so live and run out white squall to you. So no can't be no dupes, can't be no star. Come a people dance act like school me now. You fi visit the cause we a buy out the bar. IRIE, as them see a girl, them want our link. Force the approach, can't buy no more fi drink. You fi visit the hey, now we are buy out. Here we do the market. Guess what now? You come and dance last night and you make yourself a fool because you ain't around for people table. Oh, you so cool, you mister. Scooby Lucky. IRIE, don't want you on them scene. Still you are force up with your false hype. And the whole scheme knows what you mean. Cause Scooby Lucky pocket ever empty and him come and dance and him now have no money and all of a sudden him turn your party and want for your campari but him can't be no star. But my people dance act like Scooby. You fi visit the bar, cause we a buy out the bar. As you see a girl, you want her link. Force the approach, can't buy no muffin. You fi visit the bar, cause we a buy out the bar. Neil, what me say? No Scooby Lucky Fred, no Scooby Lucky Fred, no Scooby Lucky, no we no use them. No Scooby Lucky Fred, no Scooby Lucky Fred. Hey Shima, what me say? Hey, all of my talking, all of my want me no want see no Scooby. See me step in the dance and me no use no Scooby. All of my talking, all of my want me no want see no Scooby. When me reach a IRIE, me no use no Scooby because Scooby pocket it. Pull it! Yes! Yo! Who remember scare them? Me know it's the Jamaica and the world. Them for know the straight level. They got it like that. I feel you have a girl on Friday. I'm not busy. Have a different girl every day. Yeah. Hey, what go on, IRIE? Let me say, we got it like that. I feel you have a girl on Friday. I'm not busy. Have a different Shima. Me come from Scare Them crew. I spend time walk. Hey. A beer girl, wow. We touch the road about a girl we swam with. Beer girl, wow. We don't know. IRIE a beer girl, wow. We touch the road about a girl. Level down. The part of elephant singing, but him sing the song over the years, so me a singing part. Hey, how many girls do we get when we're ready? Many. Guess what? How many girls do we get when we're ready? Many. Level. Which one of these girls want blend the flow? He, the me, the mine, the mo. And you punk, you just got to believe this. No steal. So me say we just get y'all easy. Just believe me. Boy, you can use and a trace like him. Give me next one. Whatever. You see me? Me independent. Me not deal with people things. I work for me what? So me say, hey, not take no liberty, no pass on no place, cause me don't know say, I fool them boy. God me for me style, them God me for me pattern, so me get for you understand. Fool them. Big one now business come and this, so me have to say, nah. Fool them boy. This IRIE and me run it where. Neil, take it over there. Guess what? Me check them out and them no know which part them stand. Check them out and them a big fussy. Check pan them file. Them no know veteran. No know Joseph Whale and them no know George Pang. Come and trace like some long titty. One jump and scare them wagon. This me tell the fool them, this me tell the gang. Sing me song in my number. Level. Me a fire burning here. Me a fire burning here. So when we are burning fire IRIE, we say, who the cap fit? One money fire make them wear it. Who the cap fit? One money fire make them wear. IRIE we say burn a fire upon them. We know in a no go beat them. No time at all we no keep them. Them a men, so we not par with them. IRIE when we say we burn a fire upon them. We know in a no go beat them. No time at all we no keep them. Them a. Yeah. So me say, hand me the fire. Make me flick it pants at the man go Mariah. Hand me the fire. Put it. Look good. Yo, me still there scared of me now. Yo, me not trust certain looking people, you know. So me say, bad man not dressed like girl. Yeah. Yo, you hear me now? Downtown Records. Big up Joe. Big up Adrian. Big up the whole Lock City Chopback family. You hear me now, Ken Cat? Watch him say, bad man no dress like girl. Well, we no bore nose and we no bleed face and we no wear drop girl. Some freaky boy. Hey, Israel boss, bad man no dress like girl. We no bore nose, we no bleed face and we no wear drop girl. Hear me no Bill? Look how we stay. Guess what? We look bush and bashy. Now we must kino and we latest Versace. We no bore nose, we no too jerry. Natural of the boy no say Kashima tell me. Guess what? Some boy them get drowned out. Face no bleach out. They on a wrong road. Look like a girl. Ready to go out. Mistake him the game for girl. Cash flow Neil. Bad man no dress like girl. We no bore nose, we no bleed face and we no wear drops. Level. Here why? No man no feel look so. Sit them up so. Sit them down so. Impersonate girl. Anywhere them go. No say slaughter. Them no flex so. Yes. The wrong song some go sing. Them no so bore. Them up your belly skin. They come and go like them a big bad thing. IRIE knock him out with a goal like the king. We say, well bad man no dress like. Level. No stop it. Cash flow Neil. Level. I want to tell Jamaica, I want to tell the world something. This song is my favorite song for me now. Scare them crew. Alright, go. Level. Ooh, I can pretend, no. How we the girls them need more than just pray again. Girls hold me tight and now let go. Oh, nah, let go. IRIE, you know we love you so. Oh, nah, let go. Oh, take it lovely. Hey, our girl catalog can't run empty. Girl give me problem, me replace it. Out front, well, our next girl. Now you that girl can't trick me. Girl, them say everybody look good and it look dainty. The amount of girl want your mouth me candy. Think I like Hawks, my friend, but name Boom Dandy. Who tell him one girl named Sandy? Hey, ooh. Long time I compose, but you know. God know. Me a dancehall heritage. People, me big up Bounty Killer anywhere I walk. Me big up Beat the Man anywhere I go. Dancehall heritage. But they are from 1990. So watch your friends, watch your friends, watch your keeper, watch your friends. Yeah, yeah. Read the lad. So study things there. Yo, hear me now? See it here. Watch your friends, watch your friends, watch your keeper. Watch your friends, watch your friends, watch your keeper. Watch your friends, watch your friends. Level. Level there. Shima. Maki. Irie. As we talk about friend. I have to big up that friend here. You see that friend here? Him name Gargamel. Gargamel. Everybody shout out free bantan. Them know man a reggae music champion. Gargamel. Gargamel. Everybody shout out free bantan. Them know man a reggae music. Listen. Me know the DJ very well. No stage show me and the bantan shell. Me no know if it's a curse, no know if it's a spell. Right like Babylon them a tell. Yo, give and take, we all make mistake. Me sure Buju bantan not taste the cake. Show it feel lightning now we chant for earthquake. Still I see I go make you bust up the case. Send for the drums and the African shakes. Come on, me nation rise up and wake free Buju. Can't feel good, no time at all. When me know him locked down in United States. Gargamel, a Gargamel. Everybody shout out free bantan. Them know man a reggae. Irie level. Level. Because me know Buju, me know Irie. From them have the Dennis Brown advertisement and the Buju one. So guess what? Buju Bantan never teach the youths them no bad. Help him no father, so help with God. From him getting a job with the old Jamaica. Tell me which DJ remind we have back. No for them bad mind. Pull it. God, my mobile, yes sir. Come and respect Buju. Buju down the bag, a man friend. Cash flow Neil. Fire see me. Y'all have it in a me thing. What Mr. Gavin? Guess what? Man for you have girlfriend. Man for you have wheels and money for your spend. Can't take the bag of hypocrite them. Fear you already, then we fear you again, Irie. This are the girl them anthem. Go tell the whole of the girl we call them. Them a big tree we hacks we call them. Girl from Jamaica, girl from all them, hey. Yeah, give me the girl them forever and forever. Them no want no rape a boy. Give me the girl them forever and forever. You remember Scare Them Neil? You remember them? You remember them? Girl from Panama. See me and I say, are you do na na na? Show me on a reggae show in a Canada. Me Richie Spice and Spanavana. Girl tell me house look stay-ish. Check me baby where we live about me-ish. Me no want no girl where you move. Yeah, girl. Whatever. See ya. Give me the girl them for. Wow. Level. This song produced by Downstone Records. Yeah, girl is a road, so I tell every woman this. This woman that I had, I'm gonna love her forever, and I'll never ever break her little heart again. This woman that I have, I'm gonna love her forever, and I'll never ever break her little heart again. Spread love through the world, give her a boy and a girl. Me love them more than diamond ruby.
Harry Toddler, of course. Yeah, one of our throwback performances of What's the Scoop. Is it? Yeah, man. Know what I mean?
Right, definitely. So, you know, remember you can catch us on WTS every Saturday. Courtney Mac kicks things off 9 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Then the Sheba steps in at 2 p.m. It's nothing but scoopings and shellings. You see it. 6:15
to 7 o'clock, we'll link up with a throwback performance. So catch you next week, same place, same time. Want to big up the entire crew. Big up to DJ Lollipop.
Definitely big up to Peter Broadbar.
Yes, and also big up to Sandrika Masters or in-studio producer this week.
Definitely so. Of course, big up our sponsors as well. Reggae Alley Bar and Grill located at Taj Mahal Shopping Center right here in Ocho Rios.
Also want to say big up to 19 Crimes. Big up to 19 Crimes. The intensity resides within each pour of this blend. Flavors of chocolate and cedar spice are associates in a finish that is soft, fruity, and fresh.
Big up to TK Rafine. Check them out on Facebook. And of course, they are TK Rafine, and Instagram it's TK Rafine_boutique. And look out for their new location coming soon.
And big up to Seaside Apparel. They specialize in men's fashion. They're located at 14 Newlyn Street in Ocho Rios. They're open Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. and on a Saturday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. And you can find them on Instagram at Seaside_Apparel.
Definitely so. Of course, so that's our time. On the button, my name is Courtney Mack.
And I am Kishima Francis saying big up to our friends watching via social media platforms.
And
we see
YouTube.
your messages. Thank you so much for keeping it locked to the 107s. Big A is up next.
We out.